Alrighty, g'day YouTubers. So here I am, just about to do my team dimension data, however you want to pronounce it. Right, did this on Zwift the other night. It's good fun. This was stuck along with them for about 30 minutes. Then I got dropped off the back a bit. They vamped it right. It was a fast old ride. This I had already done FTP and that before, so I was knackered anyway. But anyhow, it was good fun. I shall definitely do another one with them before the end of the tour. But anyway, this one is about spinning. Now, I've had lots of people just recently, last few weeks, saying that on some of my videos that I've done on spinning up the hills, that I'm not spinning at somewhere between 85 and 95 cadence. They're saying our spinning is 115, 120 cadence, and yeah, that is spinning. For me, I class spinning when you're going up a hill, anything, if you're able to get anything over 85, you're spinning a hell of a lot better than if you're doing 60. Let's face it. Under 80, I'd say you're grinding. Over 80, and especially when you get up to 85, you're getting more into spinning, especially when you're going up a hill. Now, for me, we are all different. This is what I think. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. But I think we're all different, and we all have different capabilities on the bike, and we are able to do different things and get into a more comfortable zone at certain RPMs than others. For me, around about somewhere between 85 and 95, if I can achieve that for long enough, that is comfortable for me going up a hill. And look, let's face it, let's not BS here. Everyone's been in the position where they've started out great, they're sitting on a climb doing 90 cadence, 95 cadence, although some people out there on my videos are saying to me that I'm not spinning at 95 cadence. That is not spinning. Spinning is over 100. I disagree, but that's how it is. But anyway, we've all been there where we've been spinning up nicely, and then all of a sudden you get into a steeper section and you're back down to 65, 75, 80 cadence. People say, no, it doesn't happen to me. I can spin all the way up. That's BS. No one spins at 115 cadence all the way to the top every single time. It depends on how you're feeling on the day. At the end of the day, there's always a trade-off. If you're spinning, definitely it's easier on your legs, but you're putting more load on your cardiovascular, on your heart and lungs. You need a damn good pump, and you need a good set of pipes to be spinning up at that sort of cadence the whole way. And for me, as I say, mine is around about that 85 to 95 is how I feel comfortable. And I drop below that sometimes, that's for definite. Can't always keep it going at that sort of pace, that's just the way it is. You have a look on the Tour de France, I just watched the latest stage, they're going through the Swiss Alps. They're not spinning at 115 cadence. Even on the front group, Froome, he's not doing 115, 120 cadence all the way up there. I would say that they're somewhere between 80 and 100 cadence would be a fair amount. And I would say most of them are sitting somewhere around that 90 to 95 mark, I would say, by the looks of what they're doing. And I was actually watching Peter Sagan, who I know isn't a climber, he's a sprinter. He was actually probably be lucky if he was doing 60 RPM. He was done for. So no matter who you are, no matter how strong you are, you can't always spin up a climb. And I know it's a different thing. He's more of a sprinter than a climber, but you can't. I saw the other day Contador and Quintana, Nairo Quintana, they were nowhere near 100 cadence, and they were virtually done. When Froome left Quintana once on one of the stages up the hill, he wasn't spinning up at 115 RPM. Quintana, he was be lucky if he was doing 90 cadence. So it isn't always possible, and it comes down to your individual ability at that particular point in time. That's all it comes down to. Most of the guys, I would say, they up their cadence a little bit now and again, especially when you see Team Sky on the front there. They up their cadence a bit, but it comes back as well. It's not always over 100 RPM. You know, just have a look at them, for God's sake. You know, there's no way you're going to convince me that all of those guys are spinning up at 115, 120 RPM. It just ain't going to happen. Froome, the last kilometre or so of some of the climbs, if he really wants to put the boot in, man, for definite, he's over 120 RPM. He's pounding up, maybe 140 RPM. But he has limited time at that. He can't do it all the time. He can't do it from the bottom to the top. If he could, he'd do it, wouldn't he? But he doesn't. So he has to pace his way up there. And that is all the pros, everyone I've ever spoken to, on the hills, you're doing pretty good if you're somewhere between that, I would say 80 and 100 cadence. 85 plus is better, but 80 to 100 cadence, I'd say you're doing pretty good. You know, you're making it easier on your legs, but you're still having to work your cardio. So no matter, there's never an easy way to do this. If you're going to grind a bit more, it's going to hurt your legs more. At the end of the day, climbing hills makes you work either way, whether you're using cardio or muscle. That's what I reckon. So not saying I'm 100% right on this, but it's what I think. It's what from my experience of different climbs and that I've done and different things I've watched, and certainly by watching the Tour de France, especially this last one, they ain't all spinning over 100 RPM going up them hills. I don't care what anyone says. So that's what I reckon anyway. You're all going to let me know what you think on that, I dare say. Spinning is one of those things, you know, everyone's got an opinion on. Some say it's good, some say it's bad. I think it is good if you can spin higher, it's great, but you know, not many people can keep 120 RPM going from the bottom of a climb to the top. I don't think anyway. So that said, that's what I reckon. I'm now going to jump back on my trainer, go and do another Zwift ride, and do some more practicing on building my FTP. So let us know what you think, stick your comments on that down below, and I'll catch you later.